Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Michael Lodeholtz. Water ski clubs throughout the Northwoods are preparing for state competitions next week. The tournament starts next Thursday and runs through Sunday at Red Sands Beach in Lake Wazeeka. The club is out performing their Wednesday routine and is practicing right now. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver joins us live with more.
That's right, Michael. I'm here at Plum Lake checking out their water ski show as they prepare for not only their show tonight, but the week ahead. The Plum skiers are one of the teams that is competing in state, and they're looking forward to the challenge ahead.
I'm most excited for the competition-based part of it, competing against other teams, like what they have to bring, what they have to offer, and what we have to really offer when it comes to the actual state competition.
The club is preparing for many acts, including the Around the Boat act.
We basically just do a 360 around the boat, and we practice this every practice, and we have to nail this before state. And not a lot of other teams do it, so it's really tricky.
And that's not the only act that they will be doing. They'll be actually performing most of their acts here tonight that will be at state. But that's a wrap for now. Reporting here from Plum Lake, Matt Weaver for Newswatch 12.
The tournament is also celebrating the 100th anniversary of water skiing as a sport. They are asking attendees to wear their most vintage tournament gear through the weekend. Most of the acts that show's performers will be in. We're going to be tossing over to weather and finding out from Jeff what's going on in the Northwoods.
Yeah, hey, Michael, it's a perfect night for water skiing with temperatures out there in the 70s or so and lots of sunshine currently. It's pretty amazing that we get to live here. Now, tomorrow will be a day like today, followed by some thunder showers getting in here, most likely on Friday. Right now, though, we're at 74 in Rhinelander, 73 for Anago, 72 for Wapaka. It's comfortable. It said the perfect human temperature is 72. Most of us are right near there right now. And tonight, though, could get a little brisk for a few of you. If you're sleeping in a tent tonight, could have low temperatures down in the mid-40s or so. Lots of clear skies out there right now, and there's not much going on across the Great Lakes or the Midwest, but there is some stuff over to the west of us, well over here. That is going to bring us the energy from it. Some energy will be in here on Friday and likely giving us a couple of thunder showers on Friday afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, some mostly clear skies, and a bit cool with low temperatures in the mid-40s. Your full forecast is coming up, Michael.
2 Florida men are being charged with the kidnapping of a person from Abbotsford. Gerardo Hernandez Anselmo and Felipe Gracia Gonzalez are charged with kidnapping an individual and holding him for money. On June 9th, 2022, they transported the victim from Wisconsin to Florida. The complaint alleges that the 2 defendants forced the individual into a vehicle in Abbotsford, Wisconsin, and transported him to Florida to work off a debt owed to the dependents. Anselmo and Gracia Gonzalez were arrested in Florida and are in federal custody. A date for their initial appearance in Wisconsin has not been set. A Wisconsin doctor has purchased 2 clinical buildings in northern Illinois where he plans to offer abortion pills and surgical abortions. The move comes after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned federal abortion rights last month. That decision led abortion providers in Wisconsin to stop the procedures because of the state's 1849 law banning most abortions. Abortion remains legal in Illinois. Dr. Dennis Christensen says he is part of a group trying to revive abortion services in Rockford, Illinois, to accommodate women from Wisconsin. Christensen is an OBGYN who has provided abortions in Madison and Milwaukee and is now mostly retired. He recently purchased a former acupuncture office for $75,000 and the former animal emergency clinic of Rockford for $350,000. Christensen said he plans to offer medication abortions at the former acupuncture office as soon as Friday. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer says the House will vote Friday on 2 bills aimed at boosting abortion rights. The Ensuring Access to Abortion Act would protect a woman's right to travel to seek an abortion, and the Women's Health Protection Act, which the House has passed before, calls for the codification of abortion rights into federal law. The bills are not expected to win the 10 Republican votes needed to pass the Senate. The action comes 3 weeks after the Supreme Court struck down Roe v. Wade, which has left states with the decision to decide if abortion is legal. Roe granted a constitutional right to an abortion for nearly 50 years. A 5-year-old boy was pulled from the Lake, Michigan on Tuesday night. The Kenosha Fire Department says it got a call for a near drowning. When they got there, the person was already out of the water, but the family noticed their 5-year-old boy was missing. First responders found the boy in the water nearly 40 minutes later. He was unresponsive and taken to the hospital. His condition is unknown. The pandemic put a lot of things on hold, but elections still continued. With some changes, many voters turned to absentee voting and they used the ballot boxes, which served as a safer and more convenient way to vote during the pandemic. But now, after a recent Wisconsin Supreme Court ruling, drop boxes are no longer allowed. In Minocqua, the town clerk is directing people to different modes of absentee voting. Robert Haggart has been the town clerk in Minocqua for 22 years. Haggart says during the pandemic, absentee ballot drop boxes were heavily used.
We implemented a drop box on the side of the building. It was the former book drop for the library during COVID, and it worked out extremely well. I mean, people really liked it. They complimented us on providing it for them, and it was used a lot.
On Friday, the Wisconsin Supreme Court officially deemed most ballot drop boxes illegal for the upcoming election. Haggart says a lot of people have tried using it, but have been left disappointed.
You know, Mr. Smith can't bring his wife's ballot in like he did in the past because, you know, she's homebound or unable to come in. He would, you know, bring in her ballot with his ballot, and it was totally fine, and we'd check them in and process them on election day. But now she would physically have to bring her own ballot in.
Haggart says over 50 absentee ballots have already been returned to her by mail or in person. Around 330 Minocqua residents have requested absentee ballots for the upcoming August 9th primary. ATVing is a growing activity in the Northwoods, but it can be dangerous. Coming up after the break, we'll let you know how best to stay safe while out on the trails. That's After Weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Folks, everybody in Wisconsin needs access to high-speed, affordable internet. It's why I work to expand high-speed internet to 300,000 homes and businesses. I want to double that in the next 4 years. It's the right thing to do for Wisconsin.
Lance Truck, we got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Nobody has more used trucks all on one lot, all priced to move. So when you're ready to buy your next truck, know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move.
We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
Have you heard the term fiduciary before? According to Investopedia.com, being a fiduciary means being legally bound to put your client's best interest ahead of your own. Did you know that registered investment advisors have a fiduciary duty to clients? But broker-dealers just have to meet the less stringent suitability standard, which doesn't require putting their client's best interest ahead of their own. At Bushko Wealth Management, all of our advisors are fiduciaries to provide our clients more peace of mind. Call us today or go online to schedule your complimentary review.
Follow the rabbit to Christine's studio. Nationally known artist living on the shores of Lac de Flambeau Lake, currently showing new works from her 5 series: Flowers, Rabbits, Birds, The Middle is Not Gray, and Rugged Individualism.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
We've been spending more time than ever before at home, where we're continually inspired to make it our own, where the perfect wall mounting can lift your spirits, and that once hidden path to your door is now illuminated with intrigue to lead you inside. With Patriot Lighting, your lighting is another way to put your personal style on display. Smart, sophisticated, radiant, just like you. We have hundreds of options to make your home and your world shine a little brighter. Find your style with Patriot Lighting, only at Menards.
Every farm family needs high-speed internet. Tony Evers expanded high-speed internet to over 300,000 farms, homes, and businesses, including this fiber line here in Dodgeville. From sun up to sundown, we use a lot of technology here on the farm. Tony Evers is doing the right thing for Wisconsin.
Welcome back, my friends. Some fog and low clouds early today, but then the sun came out, pushing temperatures back up into the 70s. Very comfortable 70s out there today and tomorrow, but then we're going to crank up the heat a little bit. We have 80s back in the forecast over the weekend and probably upper 80s by this time next week. But right now it's 74 with lots of sunshine in Rhinelander and a northwest breeze at 8 and a dew point there. Very dry air at 49 over in Wausau. Almost 80 for you. You're so close. Northwest breeze around 5 with that dew point there at 47. All right, so around the horn, we have low 70s here, or upper 70s there. Overall, though, most of us are below average today, with the average high being 80. Most of us are not doing that, but we'll get there. We're the cool kids right now with the 70s over here across the Great Lakes, but that's some heat, and that's making national news, as you know, and there were hundreds across the plains today. That's moving our direction now. Probably no 100s for us, but 90 is not out of the question on Tuesday and Wednesday, and maybe even Thursday, as we do have some heat coming our way for the weekend and beyond. Here's that trend. So 77-ish tomorrow, and then in the 80s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The best chance to do probably 90s on Monday into Tuesday, but overall, it's going to be a warm and increasingly humid week for us next week after we get through probably Saturday afternoon. And the longer range trend, this is the outlook for temperatures pretty much through the end of July, keeping us in the Great Lakes, in the Midwest, the plains, all well above average in temperatures, a really good chance of that. And that could give us a couple 90s next week and the week beyond. And this is the drought monitor, so where it's been dry across really the West for decades now, giving them all sorts of problems there. So with the heat, though, and the lack of moisture around, we're getting to have some dry conditions around here. This is not a drought, but overall just something to keep in the back of your mind that your garden's probably a little thirsty, as we could use some rainfall across north central Wisconsin. There is a little bit of rainfall in the forecast, but not a lot anytime soon. Not tonight for sure. Lots of clear skies out there now, but there is a little something to the west of us. That guy right there. That is going to bring us some energy on Friday and likely bring us a couple of thunder showers on Friday afternoon into Saturday morning. I know timing not great, but overall you can see the motion here, right? High pressure kind of parked over the Great Lakes right now, sending everything around us, but this will begin to move this way and be over us on Friday into Saturday, likely giving us a couple of showers then. Our forecast then tonight, though, is lots of clear skies. A bit cool if you're in a tent tonight. Have fun with that. Look for low temperatures down near 46 for tomorrow. All right, so lots of sunshine tomorrow. Highs back up in the mid, even upper 70s with a calm wind pretty much all day. A great day for fishing tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows a chance for thunder showers on Friday into Saturday, not an all-day rain. Find that we're back in the warm 80s on Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. Michael?
One of the most popular activities in the Northwoods is ATVing and UTVing, and in recent years it has been exponentially growing, with more people getting into it. That's why groups like the Hodag Four-Wheelers Club makes sure that people know how to stay safe while operating these vehicles.
We're an organization that was formed 20 plus years ago to work on a trail out in the United County Forest and to provide a nice ride for individuals coming from out of town and in town.
Paul Hagen, the president of the Hodag Four-Wheelers Club, not only focuses on making sure people are safe while on ATVs and UTVs, they've also helped out the community by volunteering for a number of events.
We love to give back besides being able to ride. It's important for us to be involved in the community, so that's part of what we do.
If you want to learn more about how to stay safe on ATVs and UTVs, visit the Hodag Four-Wheelers website for more information. New numbers out today from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show inflation surged 9.1% year over year in June. That number marks a pandemic high and the highest inflation the U.S. has seen since 1981. In today's Consumer Watch, what it means for Americans already suffering so much.
Soaring prices for food, housing, and gasoline, driving up inflation to a 41-year record high. New data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows inflation soared 9.1% compared to a year ago. That's the highest since 1981.
The cost of doing business, the cost of going to school, the cost of buying a car, and the cost of buying a home are all just that much more expensive right now.
Wednesday's Consumer Price Index also found prices for food at home rose 12.2% year over year in June. Shelter was up 5.6%, and energy prices rose by 41.6%. Gas prices accounted for the biggest part of the increase, with costs up nearly 60% in June over last year. Prices in some categories have been declining in recent weeks, but that's not captured in Wednesday's report.
We did expect a very strong increase in June with relief coming in July. However, it's not just the top line number, the one that we're all attached to. It's the way in which inflation is broadening out and now looks to be persistent.
That decline has been leading some experts to predict that June's consumer price index could be the peak of the inflation crisis. Economists say the latest data further indicates that the Fed will likely continue to raise interest rates to help tame inflation, which would make it more expensive to borrow, from car loans to mortgages and credit cards. For today's Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted, a woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
St. Andrews, the birthplace of golf. These Lynx are eager to welcome the best in the world home. The 150th Open on NBC and Peacock.
McLaughlin to the line, and it's a world record again!
Her last three finals have all been world records. The World Track and Field Championships, coverage presented in part by Xfinity.
Oh, great. My wireless bill just went up.
Should have gone with US Cellular. They aren't raising prices on any of their plans.
Seriously?
Yeah, my price won't increase.
Well, that is refreshing. I feel like everywhere you turn these days, prices are going up.
Supply chain got us too. Don't get me started on the overhead costs.
At US Cellular, every plan for everyone is price protected.
You know, I respect a female entrepreneur.
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
See the exceptional selection of jewelry at Golden Carat Jewelers. Artistic handmade jewelry by Michu and Belle Latour. Fashion-forward designs by Mira T. and Frederick Sage. The latest trends and the forever classics from Facet Barcelona, Catan, and more. Your full-service jewelry store in downtown Minocqua, Golden Carat Jewelers has a surprise for everyone.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
The Brewers played earlier today, and weather-wise, it went a lot better than last night. Baseball-wise, not so much. The Crew found themselves down early after giving up a one-run single in the second. Half an inning later, they managed to catch up to the Twins via a Jace Peterson home run to tie it up at 1. Their defense was on point today, with Jonathan Davis making another highlight reel catch, crashing into the center field wall. Colton Wong put his body and health on the line as well, diving into second base to get the out. The Brewers almost won this game, but eventually fell to the Twins on a walk-off home run. They play the Giants in San Francisco tomorrow. Hader explained his reasons for electing not to attend next week's Midsummer Classic at Dodger Stadium, saying his duty was to spend the break with his wife Maria, who on June 15th gave birth to the couple's first child, Lucas Alexander, after a difficult pregnancy. MLB named Giants starter Carlos Rodon to the National League All-Star team in Hader's spot. Hader was away from the Brewers for 2 stints this season related to the pending birth of his son as Maria dealt with some complications. Since returning to the action, he has been learning to juggle his obligations to the Brewers, for whom he has compiled a major league-leading 26 saves entering Tuesday, with his obligations as a father. The doctors and nurses at Wellspan Community Hospital in Pennsylvania welcomed babies into the world every day. But over the last few months, they've been seeing a bit of a baby boom among their own staff. Ann Shannon has the story.
You could say Janita Martin and her daughter are trendsetters. Amari is the second of 11 babies being born to nurses at Wellspan Ephrata Hospital's family maternity and neonatal ICU in less than a year.
It was so exciting because it was like, oh, like we're gonna have all these babies. There's another one pregnant. Like who else is next? Like, so it just kind of was a fun time of all of us discovering that we're gonna be moms or gonna be adding to our clan.
So far, 10 of us know what we're having. There are 8 girls and 2 boys.
This is Kylie. And baby Kylie is 5th on the list.
She's 3 weeks old today. I'm one of the last ones. There's 4 of us due in November.
While the baby boom has led to some creative scheduling, these nurses are there for one another, even in the delivery room.
Katie was there for mine, and I was there for Janita's and Katie's and Andrea's.
It's a family for sure.
It's nice when knowing somebody's up in the middle of the night feeding their baby that you can just text or call them.
The nurses do have a bit of advice, though.
Yes. We tell everybody, just don't drink the water.
$5,000 a year. That's the burden of Joe Biden's inflation tax on Wisconsin families. They can't afford it. From the grocery store to the gas station, we're all paying the price for Biden's massive deficit spending. Ron Johnson has the courage to say no to spending that is mortgaging our children's future. And his small business tax cuts help them compete and survive the pandemic.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
At Northwoods Furniture, we're celebrating America with our 4th of July sales event. Enjoy store-wide savings at both locations. We have it all, quality furniture and mattresses to fit everyone's comfort and style. Enjoy shopping in our relaxed, friendly atmosphere. No high pressure, no price gimmicks, just honest savings. Hurry in for best selections. Our 4th of July sales event ends soon. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress in Eagle River, celebrating 15 years in business.
Make this summer the summer of more fun and less worry with replacement windows from Renewal by Andersen. Now is the perfect time to call. Our 4th of July sale is going on right now with incredible savings on the most trusted family of window and patio door brands in America. Call for your free window diagnosis and begin your Renewal by Andersen signature service experience. A unique start-to-finish home improvement solution, skillfully guided by Renewal by Andersen professionals who are the best at window replacement because it's the only thing we do. In fact, Renewal by Andersen signature service has earned us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction from over 500,000 happy customers. Act now because these incredible 4th of July savings on our exclusive composite Fibrix material windows end soon. Fibrix won't warp or bow over time like vinyl can and is scientifically proven to stand the test of time. Our 4th of July sale is going on right now, but it won't last. Call today and let us take care of your summer to-do list so you can start enjoying your summer of fun. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Look at this beautiful kitchen transformation we did in Kimberly. Terry and Kelly contacted our kitchen tune-up team to make their kitchen dream come true. We not only elevated the look of their cabinetry, but we also added storage and functionality.
The kitchen tune-up team was excellent. We were amazed at the attention to detail and their communication.
We would highly recommend them.
We offer a variety of services to freshen up your space. For amazing results, call Kitchen Tune-Up today.
The St. Germain Chamber of Commerce presents their summer concert crawl. Join us at this local establishment for great live music.
All right, Michael, mostly 70s out there right now. We're going to go for upper 70s tomorrow, followed by 80s are back in the forecast for the weekend. Look at all the heat to the west of us. That's moving our way. It's summer. It's going to feel like it around here pretty much from now until forever as we have much warmer air on the way. In fact, here we go. Look at the temperatures. 80s arrive Friday and stay with us through all of next week.
That looks fantastic. Very hot. Thanks for watching Newswatch 12 at 6. Up next is Wheel of Fortune.